Hi, welcome back. The next stage is stage 3. What we're going to do to this form now is trim it. This is a similar piece to what I've thrown, and we're going to trim the edge up here where you see the smooth area and the textured area. I like a tight registration point. Then we're going to remove it from the bat, invert it, and then trim the bottom. So all I'm going to do here is take a loop tool, trimming tool, and I'm just going to trim a really tight registration line of where the texture meets the smooth rim. I like the change in surface tension of a really clean surface here and the rough textured surface here. Now I'm going to wire this off. Going to make an incision on the base. Wire it off like that. Now many people would ask, why didn't you wire it off after you threw the piece? That's because it's being stuck to the bat. When I reapply it to the wheel head, it's already on center and I don't have to center it. So then I remove this. I am now going to take what's called a gripping bat, and for those of you who like to make your own tools, the rubber on top of this bat is neoprene fishing waders. You know, those of us who are fishermen and fisherwomen, unfortunately with age, we grow out of our waders, or we tear them when we slipped or fallen. So have your friends or yourselves hold on to the old neoprene waders, because you can cut them into a sheet, glue them on top of a bat, and the rubber will hold this piece right in place, because it has a tackiness to it. Now I'm going to center this. Okay. I don't necessarily trim a lot off. I don't want to lose a lot of my texture. There we go. So, as you can see, there's a similarity to the curvature here to the foot that there was at the rim. So, I'm framing the textured area with similar amount of surface area and similar curvature. That's just a design choice. Now I'm just going to remove clay off the bottom and foot the bottom. This clay is a little wet. I like to trim a little firmer. And that's all there is to the trimming. So then I'll put my name on the bottom, invert it back up, and you'll see it trimmed, and then I'll just talk to you really briefly about the lid. Now this is leather hard. I have taken this dimension at the wet stage. So on the LidMaster, this dimension, which will be the insert of the lid, is the same as this dimension, which was the interior of the wet piece. So this was already pre-measured for wet, and I will make a lid for the wet piece. This is the leather hard piece that will fit inside of here. And then we'll throw a lid, we'll trim a lid, and then I'll show you the trick of making the real tall finial style handle. So that's it for this stage.